we have a communication form, suggestion, topic of discussion, tennis courts, plant native trees on the old tennis courts to save money so they can bear fruit. Maybe. Should be filed with the applications that are submitted. That's not for the rest of the community center assessment. We're not going to do that because we already had that done last month. This one. Awesome. But it needs some applications. That I don't know. You can read that, and you can read that. I read them both. I came in earlier.
It's a little warm in here, sir.
You're having hot flash.
Is that what it is?
Menopause.
Yep.
Welcome to our world. Menopause.
Asbestos.
Yeah, the mini schools can take care of them. Very good.
Cookie cutter. Very cheap.
I don't know. Yeah. What I would suggest is if you reach out to her and ask her exactly what she's offering, so we write out what is compensation, what the deal is. I have no sense in addressing it, we don't know exactly. So.
Thank you. Ms. Parker, we are in receipt of a communication form that is not a concern, compliment, complaint, or suggestion.
I don't even know what I wrote. I don't remember.
Would you like to review it?
Yeah, what is it? It's one word, right?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Go ahead.
And the reason I'm doing this, I even conferred.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Why does it have to be?
So do I just?
I wanted to bring it up, I wanted to talk about
So,
it.
well, normally, if you look historically, I don't say the names of people I just bring a communication form. I tell them, like I just did, communication form that was a suggestion, a comment. And but I don't say names, so that's why I'm kind of trying to tread
Oh, we already talked about
carefully.
this, so we don't need to-
Well,
Well,
just
that's
I
fine.
just- I normally don't say names, communication form.
I do wanna write it down,
Okay, so,
because we already talked about the first one.
Ms. Parker, floor is yours. On this communication form, there were 3 topics. One is bottles that she agreed to speak to, correct?
So, all I really wanted to do was find out if we've had any change of heart in being able to utilize the, asset that we have with the bottles and save them for community needs. Maybe we could put proceeds into a fund that would help the elderly, or maybe we could use it for heating fuel in the winter, or for plowing, or for shoveling, or whatever the needs may be. We can decide as a community, but I think that that's an asset that we should be utilizing versus paying for. And in the last meeting, when I brought it up, it's in the minutes, the answer that I got was, it's illegal, we're gonna pay to get rid of them. I don't think it's illegal for us to use our own asset. But I don't know that, so I'm asking you.
In speaking with the town's attorney, in order for us to accept those on a donation deal, we have to pay somebody to separate that stuff, transport it, turn it in. I don't have a problem with creating a line item for that purpose. I truly don't. It can be administratively done, but we have to have cognizance of who are we paying to separate that? Who are we paying to transport it, to turn it in? And then who's bringing the money back? So there's an offset that we have to discuss, and we have to have the taxpayers' approval for that. There's never.
We can't volunteer, we can't do it with volunteer base. We have a lot of volunteers, you said it the other night.
We
have a
have,
great volunteer base.
we have got an outstanding volunteer base. What happens if the bids are full and the volunteers aren't available? What do we do then? There are a lot of scenarios that we have to cover and make sure that we have coverage of in order to institute something like that.
Oh, maybe we could do a seasonal employee in the summer,
Well,
when we have
we-
some more bottles.
we
for the
have-
campgrounds.
Historically, we've had, I can't remember how many years, we do have a 6-month seasonal employee so that there's 3 people at the transfer station because of the increased volume of, that's when everybody comes up. The camps get lively, you know, the people that own camps here come up, the trash is exponential in volume for the summer. So we have that ability, but we still need to be able to pay somebody to do that. And then, again, if there's not somebody available to do it, then what do we do? We have to have some sort of contingency.
How do other towns handle that? Do they deal with that at all?
I'm sorry?
How do other towns handle that? Do they deal with this at all?
No idea.
I know there's a building at the Denmark transfer station that you can turn your returnables
Yeah,
in.
never done it. I don't go to.
I don't know if it
transfer
works.
stations. I got a dumpster.
Company that it's
So-
not gets.
Maybe even
Picked
form a
up.
committee, like a
It goes to
community
different
helping
groups.
committee or something that starts with the bottle idea.
You know, I'm glad to hear that. Folks, I got another straw poll. committees. I'm getting it from both sides. There's too many committees, there's not enough committees. Why don't we stand up another? So let's do a quick straw poll right now. We already wanna stand up a grant committee, and then a ordinance review committee, not a planning board review. I wanna make sure that's clear.
To do legal, a legislative review, so that covers everything.
Well, if we do the ordinance review, as I explained in the workshop last night, with the committee, they can pick the pieces out, and we're not paying such a big wicket for legal, for them to take the entire ordinance in one shot. We just don't. we
But
don't
how are
have
you
that.
gonna do that with all the other departments? So you're
Well,
only
not-
talking about ordinances, but there's a whole lot more to the town
I'm not-
business than ordinances
But I'm not
that
saying
might
that.
change.
What I'm saying is, for the ordinance review committee, so we, think about this, we have the communications committee, we have the resilience committee, we have the, garden committee, grant review, so there's 5.
Implementation,
Well, those are elected positions.
implementation,
Committee,
Comp
community
plan.
resilience
Yeah, the
committee.
resilience, so there are a number of committees already. So straw poll. More committees? Yes,
if needed.
as needed, as needed.
Committees are good.
No,
No?
no's have it. No more committees.
That works for me.
Well, if there were
There's no
individuals-
reason we can't get together and
No.
still work on
100%.
a solution. Like, we need to
100%.
find solutions.
I don't have a problem with that. We can set up a workshop, May-ish.
What I would like is if we do erect any more committees, I'd really like for them to be advertised to the general public, so other people, other than the people that come to every meeting, would know that that's an option. If we wanna bring more people in and get people involved, we need to advertise that these positions are open. But they get filled when they get stood up, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to mention that there is a program that exists for doing what you're describing, BJ. It's called a Clink program. And you can set up an account, you get labels for your account, you get the bags. People can pick up the bags, put a label on them, collect all the cans. To fill up that bag, it's like the size of a very large trash bag. And they all have to be dropped at Hannaford in Bridgeton. There's a big bin there. You put your bag of cans and bottles in that bin, you register your label, and then your account gets credited for that bag of refundables. But it produces very little money, because each of those big bags, you get maybe $5 for it. So you get something, but that's already in existence. It would just require someone setting up the account, distributing the bags.
The volume of bottles though that we have would be way too much for that. You'd be driving right back and forth and spending all your gains
Well,
on
individuals take it.
So we could give them the account number, and if they wanted
So
to give it to us, they
you
could
give-
put our account number
You
in there?
can distribute the Clink bags with the label on it for our account. There are some in the library now for the Mountain Division Trail. We have an account. You take the bag home with you, fill it up. When it's filled, you take it to Bridgeton, drop it off, and then whoever account it is gets credited for that bag of bottles and cans.
Yes, sir.
I just wanna make sure I'm hearing correctly what was said. You said that we would have to allot a certain amount of time for the transfer station employees to sort these cans. But my question comes down to, why would they have time to sort the cans when they were receiving the proceeds, but now no longer have the time to sort the cans if the town happens to receive the proceeds? Because that's what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is,
Well, let me elaborate then. You're taking one portion out of what I stated. You know, we have to pay somebody the sorting, bagging, and transportation. So you're taking one portion of that with an insinuation. So, okay, but we still have to have somebody